The Royal Guards are renowned for their stoic demeanor and strict discipline, and they are supposed to maintain their composure in the face of any distractions or provocations.
Don't on the right!
However, their patience has its limitations, even though they may overlook little disturbances. Those who step over the line discover the hard way that Royal Guards are unforgiving when pushed too far.
Stop back!
Here are a few noteworthy instances where individuals attempted to challenge the guards' discipline and were met with a harsh response. Let's get started.
Do not touch ground!
In one instance, a prankster approaches a guard during the changing of the guard ritual, makes a theatrical arm gesture, and tries to divert the guard's attention. After failing to elicit a reaction, he tried to tug on the guard's uniform. The guard quickly pushed him away, showing that his actions were unacceptable. It served as a clear warning that the guards will not hold back from establishing limits when called for.
Yeah. It was built by Henry VIII.
Get back!
Yeah. It was built by Henry VIII.
Get back!
A similar incident happened when a group of noisy tourists approached a guard and started mimicking his march in order to make fun of him. One of them even attempted to tap the guard's helmet with his hand. Without hesitation, the officer moved forward and barked at them to leave, causing the crowd to disperse in shock. It was clear from his strong tone and imposing presence that he would not put up with such disrespect. In another viral video, a passerby decided it would be funny to block a guard's way while he was on duty. Standing right in the guard's way, someone else laughed as the guard approached, expecting him to just walk around. The guard, however, did not waver. Rather, he gave the man a loud command to step aside. The crowd's laughing suddenly faded, and the man scurried out of the guard's way, obviously scared. One particular arrogant visitor even went so far as to try to make fun of the guards in front of them. Leaning near, he mimicked their posture and made exaggerated faces. The tourist stumbled back in shock as the guard, who had been standing erect, suddenly took a big step forward. The guard's quiet but forceful reply made it very evident that the guards should not be taken lightly.
Get back!
During one of the palace festivals, a man jumped into the middle of the guard march in the hopes of getting a laugh. He struck a guard in the process. The guard pushed him back without missing a beat, with a solid posture and a look that told everyone observing that no one should mess with their duty.
Do not touch the Queen's Guard!
There was another remarkable incident where a man attempted to imitate the movements of a guard while standing next to him. After a few minutes of mimicking, he went too far and pretended to pull an imaginary sword. "Move away!" The guard barked sharply and loudly as he quickly moved to his own place. When he realized his mistake, the man quickly recoiled, his face turning white.
Stand clear of the guard!
In one particularly memorable video, two tourists are seen making a joke about grabbing a guard's hat. "Step back," the guard said sharply, turning quickly from where he had been standing silently and glaring at them. The tourist recoiled in embarrassment as the severity of his voice instantly cut off the crowd's laughter.
Make way!
Another time, while on a march, a guy walked into the guard's path and pretended to engage in combat with an imaginary sword. With no hesitation, the guard yelled, "Move now!" and raised his voice. The man fled the scene sheepishly after realizing he had crossed a line.
Stand back!
A bunch of teenagers gathered around a guard in another memorable incident, joking and challenging one another to poke at his uniform.
Make way for the King's Life Guard!
A man came up to the guard and started yelling silly words to see how he would respond. After putting up with the commotion for a short while, the guard leaned forward and said, "Be silent, sir," in a stern but quiet voice. There was no place for debate in the tone, and the man's arrogance soon dropped and he retreated, scolded protectors of tradition and discipline.
Mark, you're the most unfunny person I've ever met. Come on.
You are handsome!
At another occasion, a tourist made wild gestures and remarks in an attempt to get the guard to smile. The tourist became more confident and lightly tapped the guard's arm after multiple unsuccessful tries. The guard moved quickly and firmly to block the tourist's path, and he remained there until the visitor left. Reminded that the guards are there to preserve tradition, not to entertain, those present became quiet. Another tourist boldly positioned himself inches from a guard and started mimicking his actions with exaggerated gestures in an attempt to elicit a response. The tourist became more confident as the guard stood his ground, laughing aloud and addressing him directly. At last, the guard stepped forward and gave the strong order, "Step back." The tourist froze at the unexpected authority in his voice and immediately retreated, feeling humbled by the reminder of the guard's dedication. A man with a camera approached a guard in a public place and recorded himself asking the guard provocative questions. The man leaned closer, obstructing the guard's way and attempting to provoke a reaction. The guard changed his position without saying anything, pushing the man away with a deliberate push in a calm and calculating manner before returning to his position. Around them, audience gazed in amazement, understanding that the guard's patience had a hard limit.
Get off the right! Get off the right!
Standing as symbols of duty, respect, and strength, the Royal Guard serve as a constant reminder that they are more than simply silent characters. They are the real-life epitome of order, decency, and unwavering responsibility. They rarely change their expressions.
Do not touch the King's lifeguard!
Yet when people try their patience, their quiet, assertive answers say a lot. These interactions act as a constant reminder to honor the Guard's duty and the customs they so valiantly defend.
Get out of the box!
Although the Royal Guards are emblems of unwavering duty, these occurrences serve as a reminder that they are also people with boundaries. They demand respect for both themselves and the customs they represent, and they carry out their duties with thorough attention to etiquette. Those who push their limits find that there is a strong presence that demands respect hidden beneath the Guard's calm. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more stories of the Royal Guards, click on the left to watch a previous video from our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.